welcome to a brand new custom tactics video. On this video we have got one of the most balanced formation. Of course I'm talking about the 4-4-2. I'm going to show you two different custom tactics that you can use with this formation. As we all know, this is a well balanced formation. When you get used to the 4-4-2, you will never ever change to another formation. Like I always say, very similar to the 4-4-1-1. You have got four midfielders will come back on defense and help you on the defense, and you got two strikers on this formation, which is fantastic for the counter attacks. It's even better than the 4-4-1-1 on the counter attack in my opinion. I'm going to show you the custom tactics that you can use with the normal 4-4-2, and also I'm going to show you the custom tactics that you can use with the 4-4-2, the second variation. With that being said, let's jump straight into the custom tactics. We are going to start things up with the classic 4-4-2 with the center mids. I'm going to show you the custom tactics that are, in my opinion, the best balanced custom tactics to use with this formation at the moment after the patch. Starting things up with the build-up style, I'm going balance, and for the defensive approach, I'm going with the 61 depth. Like I always say, defensive approach depends on you and how you defend. You can change it to whatever you want. Moving on into the player rules, here's what the formation will look like with the ball inside forward on the right mid and left mid. The strikers, one of them on advanced forward and the second one should be on false 9. I'm using false 9 with build-up. That's because on this formation you don't have a cam, you don't have a playmaker. You want one of the strikers to come short and receive a pass and help you on the build-up. For me, that's going to be the right striker. Claudia Pina is on false 9 with build-up. She is going to help me on the build-up, and like I said, she will play slightly like a playmaker. So in simple words, you can say the left striker is your main striker and the right striker is your second striker, because he's going to be assisting more than scoring in a lot of matches. Moving back into the center mids, one of them on deep lane playmaker with build-up and the other one should be on box-to-box. They are both box-to-box midfielders. They will both help you on the build-up, and when you lose the ball, they will both come back on defense. So basically, you need center mids with good all-rounded stats, players who can help you on the attack and help you on the defense at the same time, just like Enzo Fernandez and Bruno Fernandes that I'm using. Moving back into the defense, right back and left back, full back with defense, right center back and left center back on defender, and for the goalkeeper, you can use whatever you want. Here's the code for the classic 4-4-2 formation, and later on this video I'm going to show you gameplay with this formation and these tactics. The best thing about the 4-4-2, you can use a lot of different play styles. You can use the fast build-up play style, you can use the tiki-taka, keep the ball with you. It all works with the 4-4-2, and that's what I most like about this formation. It's well balanced. If I want to go for counter attacks, it is decent for counter attacks. If I want to play the tiki-taka style and keep the ball with me, I can do that with this formation. And also the fast build-up style, first time passes between you players, is also really good with this formation. Like I said, I will show you gameplay with it. Now let's move on into the second variation of the 4-4-2. This one comes with CDMs instead of center mids, and that will be better for you on the defense. So if you see yourself struggling on the defense with the classic 4-4-2, you can try the second variation with the CDMs. It will be better for you on the defense, but the thing is, it's not as good as the first one on the build-up, because you have got CDMs, not center mids. Let me show you the custom tactics to use with it. Balance on the build-up style, defensive approach, 61 depth once again, and for the player rules, here's what the formation will look like with the ball. Same thing, right mid and left mid inside forward, strikers, one of them on advanced forward and the second one should be on false 9 with build-up. The only difference is, of course, now you have got CDMs. What I'm using with the CDMs is deep lane playmaker with build-up on both of them. With that, they will play like box-to-box. They will be there for you on the attack. And also what you can use with one of the CDMs is box crusher. With that, when you got the ball, when you are attacking, the box crusher will be playing like an attacking center mids. Sometimes you are going to see him trying to get in behind and scoring goals. You can give it a try, but for me, I want it to be a balanced formation. That's the reason why I'm using deep lane playmaker with build-up on both of the CDMs. Right back and left back, full back with defend, right center back and left center back, both of them on defender. Here's the code for the second variation of the 4-4-2. A really good formation, well balanced, and like I said, you can try box crusher on one of the CDMs and the other one should be on deep lane playmaker with the build-up. It is a really good formation and decent on the counter attack, but for me, I'm not gonna lie, I prefer the classic 4-4-2 with the center mids. It's better on the build-up than the second one. Yup, the second variation is better on the defense, but when it comes to build-up, tiki-taka and fast build-up style, the first one, the classic 4-4-2, is still better. Now really quick, let me explain how to use the 4-4-2 in game and also show you some gameplay with it. The gameplay that you are watching is from the first set of custom tactics. It's from the classic 4-4-2 4-4-2. Like I have said, the best thing about this formation is you can use it for many and many build-up styles. Counter-attacks, decent. Tiki-taka, really good. Fast build-up style, it's also really good with this formation. When you get used to the 4-4-2, you will see how good it is in game. You need one of the strikers on false 9 with build-up, and that is really important in my opinion, because you don't have a cam on this formation. So if you use advanced forward on both of the strikers, both of them will be trying to get in behind, no one gonna help you on the build-up. That's the reason why it's a most used false 9 with one of the strikers. When it comes to attacking with this formation, for me the best build-up style to use with this formation, as you can see from the clips that I'm showing you, is the fast build-up style. First time passes between the players, it works really good with this formation, and also the counter attacks are really decent with this formation. And when it comes to defending, it's very similar to the 4-4-1-1. To be honest, I'm pretty sure that everyone have used the 4-4-1-1 by now. This formation is very similar to the 4-4-1-1 when it comes to defending, because you're gonna have 4 midfielders coming back on the defense and helping you on the defense, right mid, left mid, and 2 center mids. So you can say defending with this formation is very similar to the 4-4-1-1. You need to start control the center mids and use them as CDMs when you lose the ball. Start controlling the center mids and go back with them on the defense when you lose the ball, just like you are using the 4-4-1-1 formation. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, these are all the custom tactics and the play rules done. Give the 4-4-2 formation a try. When you get used to it, it is one of the best formations in my opinion in this game. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I will see you all in the next video.